Hello and good day to everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. This video is coming to you very, very exclusively as an invitation for our very inner circle friends who we know will value this and will be able to take it up. You are selected to receive this video. So that's why we're not on Facebook Live, as everybody knows. And I really thank Ms. Anne Devere, the founder of Access to Experts and also the Global Visibility Initiative, who has very, very kindly, dear sister and mentor, has agreed to join hands and also collaborate with us together with Global Sparks and Go Global Business School. We are presenting this to you. And what it is we are talking about is basically, as you know, everybody is getting excited about going online. You know, for the last couple of years, we have been talking about getting everybody online, and we have been talking so much about it. And we are actually very, very thrilled to see so many people getting online. At the same time, what's happening right now is all visibility gain. People are just thrilled with the likes and the shares that they are getting for their content. But at the end of the day, where does the content end up? Where is it stored? And what is the value of the content? And what is the credibility and profitability created out of the content is what we are talking about today. So there is a system and a structure and an ecosystem or a community that we are building and putting this together. And I'm so happy that this is a big, big project that Anne has put together. At the same time, she's offered us to be given the beta version to be experiencing it and growing with it. And I think that's an exciting invitation that we've got from her. So let's look at that right now.
Okay, thank you, dear sister, for the opportunity to actually bring this to some very special people. I'm thrilled and honored to be doing this, and as Dr. Aziza said, it is a joint effort between Access to Experts and the Go Global Business School, as well as Global Sparks. So just to reiterate, you know, I have been training people for over 15 years to be appearing on television. And Dr. Aziza and the Go Global Business School have been actively training people, inviting them to participate online, you know, for the past couple of years. So this is not new to us. So we have been doing this. We have figured out all the different ways, what works, what doesn't work. And so right now, everybody is online, which we are thrilled to see, because that's, you know, sometimes the hardest thing to do is to get people to take the first step. So a lot of people have done that, and I am thrilled. But I'm watching people create content. They're very excited in the beginning, and then they fizzle off. Why is that? Well, they don't know what to do with the content. They get excited, they put time and effort, but then where is the money? How is the business growing? Because right now we're all under pressure to multiply, you know, the income that we're losing because we are not interacting in person. And that's where we specialize. The online, going global, this is what we've been doing. So we already have the system. And so, we're actually launching the very, very happy to say the Producers Club. Now I'm going to explain to you the drum roll, right? Yeah. So I'm going to share my screen explaining to you what the Producers Club is. And then I'm going to share with you how we're going to be creating a mechanism where we can prove, you know, in a very short time, in a matter of 2 months, people can be producing $2,000 a month from what we are talking about. And this, it's a proven system. So obviously we are. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. And let's see, here we go. There. Okay, so we are all familiar with stock images, and we are all familiar with stock videos. Very, very common, you know, everywhere we go. Well, taking an idea that's already working and customizing it for a community that it works for is a brilliant idea. It's been done forever. You take something, you make it work in a different environment, different industry. So that's where the Producers Club comes in. So what is the Producers Club? Well, let's start with, what do you already do and share on social media? What is it that's working for you? You know, how is it working for you? Well, are you being interviewed on social media? Well, then you're listed as a guest expert. Do you like to interview other experts online? Or, you know, if you're able to go to small group events, and whether you're putting the 6 foot, you know, distancing into place, seminars or trade shows, anything like that that's going on online as well as offline nowadays, people have figured out how to do it. Then you are a reporter. All you do is ask questions, interview people. Very, very much needed. Do you want to share your own content? Do you share your own content? Do you review other people's books, let's say, or programs, or their thoughts? Do you comment on them? Do you share that with your network? Well, then you're identified as a commentator within our community. And are you doing all of them? Well, you could actually be a show host. So what is your natural way of being? Start with that. What I would like to do is actually show you how you do it TV style. So do what you're already doing, and I will show you how to do it bigger and better and more dynamic, show it TV style, and then share that content within our Access to Experts community. Okay, so we're gonna go full screen again. Here we go. All right, so let's take a look at, if you are listed as a show host, reporter, or a commentator, then you will be creating content and putting it in under one of the 5 categories. Our 5 categories are health and beauty, business growth and marketing, relationships and communications, money management and investments, empowerment and spirituality. So if you are an expert in any of these, you can create content, and the content the way I'm teaching you, and put it in those libraries. Now, what happens on the other end is other show hosts, reporters, and commentators go in the same library and use the content to share with their people. So, you know, you'll be seeing a lot of content with Dr. Aziza and I actually interviewing each other, and you know, on specific topics, short, crisp interviews, and putting it in a library. So what that means is that I can interview Dr. Aziza, put it in a library, let's say on empowerment, on how to manifest whatever you want. Everybody wants that nowadays. And so you can actually go in a library and take that same video and share it with your community, adding your thoughts to it and say, you know, this is the way I see it, and I really like it. It works for me. I have tried it, and then I do this afterwards, so it works better for me. So not only you are using the content that's available that you don't have to create, but you're getting content from credible sources, and then you are bringing it to your people. So you're adding value to your people at the same time by adding your own thoughts and your way of doing it. You are establishing your credibility as the expert in your community. You're elevating your expert status. Now, what happens then, that content is also shared within the Access to Experts community. Now, what that means is that by being a member of the community, you get to interview other experts across the globe. Now, I train US, UK, Australia, Asia, you know, so that means you are part of a global community. And instead of looking everywhere, asking people to, you know, give you time, you can approach the members of your own community. So I hope you get the power of this. Now, how does this monetize? This is a big question, right? And so this is where what this beta program comes in, because I had to figure out a way to take the content that's out there, because what we've talked about so far is basically marketing, okay? Marketing. Creating content that people want and getting it out there so people know who you are. And by sharing your own thoughts, people get to like you. But how are they going to trust you to actually give you their money to become part of your community? That's the big question that seems to be dropped off everywhere we go. How are we doing there, Dr. Aziza? Exciting, isn't it? You're muted. Yeah.
Absolutely, you know, because, you know, as you were sharing all of that, my most recent comments has been, your videos look so different. You know, you come out so professional, and this part of the world, people were like, wow. And I'm like, look, you have to see my mentor, how she does the work. I'm like, I'm just the student, you know. So, and we have a lot of people know about your work, and you have been the talk of the town. Now is the time to reveal you and work with all these beautiful people, because like what you said, the content creation is key, but what is happening to the leads generated and how they are monetized is always a question. And now we do have a formula that means we can have a very powerful synergy coming together to create a bigger pie for everyone to share. That's what's important.
Yes, definitely. So now the getting to the other part as to what it is that we're talking about. Like everybody else, I am looking to see how can I support my community? You know, everything has shifted very quickly. What can I do? And I decided that I'm actually going to be helping people with one of the things that happens to be my superpower that I have not been training people on, which is actually creating online content, teaching people your expertise. Okay, now online learning is what everybody's talking about. Online learning has been around forever. Okay, well, ever since there was internet, we've been teaching online, but creating the structure for it. And so that's why I decided I'm going to put together, you know, a mechanism to take people who are not online, who are experts of what they do, and then teach them how to structure it where it turns into an online program. But then how do you get people to learn? How do you teach online? So this is where the online community comes in, right? So now this is where all of us working together makes it happen. Access to experts. I'll teach you how to create your content and how to show up on camera, how to bring your information in a way that people are excited to actually watch it. But then how do you manage it? This is where Global Sparks comes in. Okay, so we'll be using the Global Sparks platform for you to have your own membership. Now, it's very simple, actually. Once you know how to create your content, you know, you'll know how to create your 4 pillars and your modules and all that goes along with it. That happens to be my system. Then we'll be able to take that content and putting it on an online platform where you don't need your own CRM system. You don't need to be doing everything yourself. You just need to go and teach your content. So we'll be setting that up for you. So that means you have an online mechanism that's going to work for you. The information is going to be delivered, money is going to be collected, people, you're going to be able to see who's watching, who's not watching, what's going on. You have all that information. Normally it costs thousands of dollars for you to do it yourself, if you find the right people who can do it for you. It's a complicated system. So Global.
Oh, tell us about that, right?
Oh my
How much
gosh, yes.
we struggled to get the right people, and it's like, wow, it was Dr. Serge and Global Sparks that has made it happen for us.
Yeah. Yeah, Global Sparks has that all contained. So that means that once I teach you how to create your content, then you're going to be able to do a weekly training in your own membership club. Okay, your own membership club where you'll be training weekly, and we will be bringing marketing together, you included. You will know how to do it yourself. This is about teaching everybody how to do it yourself. It's not doing it for you. All of us working together. So we will be getting 100 people in that membership who are paying you $19 a month ongoing. So that means that you will know how to put 100 people in your membership and get $1,900 a month ongoing. So if you want to pick 200 people in there, 300 people, 1,000, you get the picture. But once you know how to do it once, you rinse and repeat. And since you're part of a community, that's going to be a lot easier. Now, having said that, being part of the community, that means you have access to a lot more people. And this is where the guest trainers come in to support the members that you have. It takes a lot more than just you sharing some information. It means looking at every aspect of what do your people need, and then bringing in additional experts to help with that. And that's what Dr. Aziza and I and Dr. Serge are doing. My people need to have the business system. That's where the Go Global Business School comes in. And they need to have the online, platform. That's where Dr. Serge and the Global Sparks comes in. So if we work together, our people get better results. So you will know what it is that you need, and to make sure that your people are being supported. This is where the guest trainers come in. And by the way, you're watching this, this is meant for you. You are the guest trainer, and you're able to invite one of your mentees to participate in this beta program. Okay, so what we're doing is we're looking for 10, okay? Yes, 10, the 10. I love it. Okay, so we're looking for 10 mentees, 10 people to participate in a beta program that I will personally work with, give them the mechanism, then we will put them on a Global Sparks platform to support the training. And then you, as the mentor, will be able to go and be a guest trainer in each one of the 10 memberships. So in a matter of 2 months, I will be training them. They will be going, and we will be promoting. So that means that in a matter of 2 months, you will be able to go and train in 10 different groups, a webinar a week, and you'll be able to get in front of 1,000 people that we are mentoring, that we are supporting. So, yeah, Dr. Aziz, I hear you. Yes, I see you want to say something.
Yes, we are talking about 10 by 10 right now as a beta program that's going to become 100 by 100 by January. So this is a huge progress that we'll be making, and being part of the earliest journey. And as we mentioned, in Go Global Business School, Aipa Dasji and myself, we have been identifying a group of people from Asia, because we have done, all of you would know, if you're being in our inner circle, we have conducted more than 150 over webinars. And if you have been part of the webinar, it's not just out there on Facebook. It is actually archived and made available for viewing on Global Sparks. And the ratings and the exposure for Global Sparks has been increasing tremendously, and people have been going to it. So this is where everything is synergizing and coming together, and visual content is king. And you, as we have chosen you to share with you, we know you stand out a lot in the platforms and in your community for the work that you do, especially on online visibility. So this is where it's coming to you.
Yeah. So the training itself will happen rapidly with a lot of support. Okay, so this is all of us working together to launch these membership clubs with 100 people in them. And so that's why we chose only 10, so we can manage it. I will be personally mentoring each and every one of them, developing their blueprint and setting everything up. And Dr. Serge will be assisting, everybody in choosing.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Serge will take over and set up the membership clubs. And of course, Dr. Aziza and I will begin in month 2. We will also be circling the membership clubs, setting up the trainings, and begin to support the members that are signing up, because those new members that sign up, they need to be supported. So I will be basically doing a training in every group and every day, every day. So will Dr. Aziza. So we'll have the membership, everything set up, and you as the mentor will also be a guest trainer. So select your person and submit, or you can submit 2 or 3. Again, the categories are health and beauty, business growth and marketing, money management and investments, relationships and communications, empowerment and spirituality. So that means we will be having 2 groups in each category. Of course, different niches. And so that gives you the opportunity to go and visit each one of the groups. That means 10 groups, 100 plus members, because by the time we get to the 3rd month, there should be more than 100 members in each one. So this is a minimum of, you will be getting in front of 1,000 people. So what is the investment in this? Well, basically, we want the mentees to be very serious And so the initial investment, the training cost, there will be, there are a variety of different programs that they will be given training in. It's only $299 US, okay?
Yes.
So we want them to have skin in the game. So choose your people. Who do you believe in? Because once you are able to support this person, you will be able to show your other members. This is a beta program not only for us, it's a beta program for you. It's an opportunity for you to show everybody else that's working for you what's possible for them when they actually do have a system for creating content, do have a platform where they can create the memberships, where they can support their people. And they do have a community of guest trainers that are global, experts that they have access to, that they can bring in to train their people. So this is the best of the best coming to your people. So this is a huge opportunity. Choose your people carefully. Submit them. You want to submit more than one? That's fabulous. So, we get to choose. But if you, have one that's your favorite and you're working with them closely, we would prefer that. Because if you're supporting them, then they're going to get better results. They're going to be more accountable for what they're doing. And of course, you're going to be more invested in their success as well. And that's what we're looking, because everything we do is a we project. Everything is a we, and together we can have this as a ripple effect. And as Dr. Aziza told you, I will be doing the access to experts 100 by 100. 100 by 100. So we'll be launching 1,000 businesses. So for me to launch 1,000 businesses, I need a lot of support from you. Okay. So thank you, Dr. Aziza, for this.
This is a fabulous opportunity for all of us, especially in this part of the world. I really want to thank you and Miss Ann, sister, for this amazing opportunity, because I feel that this is the right place at the right time, where everybody is, becoming so vibrant in their space, and it's time for us to really step up the game for everyone to grow together. And I think this is a fabulous opportunity. So just be reminded, we are not asking any dime from you. We want you to be holding the fort with us and bring in the network that will be supporting, especially the one mentee that you will want to take on. And so we'll be taking baby steps to move forward and creating the ripple effect and creating a community that's going to be historically remembered for doing all the online professional work together as Producers Club. Thank you so much, sis.
My pleasure. Take us out. There's nothing else for us to say except come and join us. Okay. Hope we'll be looking for you. Have any questions? You know how to reach Dr. Aziza, and she'll be reaching out to you, and we'll be setting up more meetings to get the rest of it. Okay. Thank you again
so much.
Okay.